Hello and welcome. You're watching Business Today TV. I'm Sakshi Batra. Well, buying gold during festivals is an age-old tradition in India. All of us Indians love to buy this yellow metal on all auspicious occasions, be it the festive season or the wedding season. So if gold is on your mind, well, you may be lucky because gold prices have been trending downwards. In fact, they posted their sixth monthly decline in the month of September as well. But to answer your question to whether gold will add glitter to your portfolio going forward, and should you invest in gold this festive season and in which form? I'm going to be joined by a very special person right here on this show. Mr. Ajay Kedia joins in. He's the director at Kedia Advisory. Welcome, sir,
Well,
and thank you so much for taking the time out for this discussion. And here's wishing you season's greetings for Navratri and Dussehra.
thank you, Shakshi. First of all, you and your viewers, happy Navratri and happy Dashi.
Well, Mr. Kedia, I'm sure that everyone who is talking to you these days must be asking you whether they should invest in gold right now. I mean, last 3 months, we've actually seen gold prices trending downwards, declining over 7%. Does it really give investors a great entry point at this point in time to enter into gold?
See, actually, whatever the environment what we have seen in 2022 is actually supportive for gold because generally we know gold, whenever there is a geopolitical tension, inflation concern, recession concern, yeah, equity market is slightly on higher side. We see generally it's a perfect blend for gold to perform. But since January till now, no doubt on MCX we have seen Indian market we have seen because of higher import duty and rupee weakness, gold is still showing some gains. But if we see in international market, we have seen almost from 1850 to $1620 there was a fall. That was because of Fed continuously pushed the interest rate on higher side. We have seen almost 3% rate hike from US Fed. That was the major chunk. Because of that, gold was underperforming because dollar index went up to 114 level, which is almost 20 years high. But now things have been subsidizing because yesterday there was a news coming from UN that has clearly warned all central banks they should review their policy to strengthening with the help of interest rate hike because that can drag all economy in recession. So I think it's a perfect combination we have already we have in 2022, and I am very hopeful in next 6 to 8 months gold would definitely gives us at least a double digit return what we have seen in the year 2008 to 2011 where
Okay.
global crisis has arisen and now also the same situation arises in front of us.
Right, absolutely. That's exactly what I was coming to. So, even if we look at the last 3 years of the prices of gold, investors are still sitting on profits because in 2020, gold prices were hovering near 50,850. In 2021, during the Shera, it was around 47,967. And right now, as we speak, gold prices are hovering near 51,000. So, they're still in marginal profit. So, can one safely assume that by next year, if somebody was to enter into gold right now, they would still make profits next year as well?
Yeah, as I have told, a perfect blend of geopolitical tension or recession fear is still dwelling in gold. So already we have seen almost 30% plus return in last 3 years, and still the conditions have been very favorable. Looking to the equity market is slightly overbought, and gold seems to be very cheap or very comparable as compared to any other asset class. So I am very sure gold can deliver us 10% plus return in next 1 year period. On domestic side, we are expecting gains towards 56,000, what we have seen in 2020 August month, a high of 56, which will be easily achievable in next 1 year period.
In next 1 year. So it can go back to those all-time high levels of 56,000 and above that in the next 1 year. So still about 5,000 rupees profit on a per 10 gram basis is what one can really expect on gold going forward. But if one were to really invest into gold at this point in time, we are spoiled for choice. It's not just the physical gold. We have gold ETFs, we have mutual fund, we have digital gold. Which is the most advisable and most affordable form of buying gold that you would recommend this festive season?
So actually, I would really appreciate government steps to come up with a various avenues to park investment in face of gold, because up to
Yeah.
2030 we don't have any other option rather than going with a physical which is containing the making charges or impurity concerns and all. But now with the help of gold souvenir bond, or we can say we have distinguished between our investment gold demand and physical gold demand. So I would really appreciate if suppose somebody is want to invest in gold. I'm talking about invest, not consumption. If you want to consume gold, you can
Yeah.
directly buy jewelry and all. But for investment purpose, my first preference would be gold souvenir bond, because that carry some part of interest rate also, that is 2.5%, which will definitely add some return, some alpha to your returns. And second would be definitely go with a, we can say, ETF. And last would be physical, if suppose somebody still loves to hold physically gold, then also. But digital, there is some ambiguity still going on, because as per regulator, we don't have a certain regulation. But I think ETF and gold souvenir bond would be my first choice to buy gold.
Okay, so there we have a clarification right there. In case you're looking to buy gold for consuming, for wearing, then definitely physical gold jewelry is what you should go for. But investing is, if something like that is on your mind, then definitely you should go for the other options available like sovereign gold bonds and gold ETFs that could actually turn out to be more affordable for you and actually give you better returns at this point in time too. Also help us understand, Mr. Kedia, as to what is the ideal time frame that one must remain invested in gold to reap the maximum benefit.
See, today world is for we can say T20. People need a result immediately, just like in equity market we see moment. But frankly, commodity is an investment for a slightly longer horizon. Generally, previously we used to say at least you should invest for bare minimum of 4 to 5 years. But now gold with a property, what a perfect asset class required, means liquidity, transparency, which has been there with gold. So I think at least if you make a mind for at least 1.5 to 2 year, so I can see a return around 10 to 12%. So I think one should hold gold for another 1.5 year, 2 year horizon, that can give you a better return.
Okay, understood that. Also, help me understand, mostly people go for gold, but along with gold, should one also look at investing in silver, the white metal, in this festive season as well?
Yeah, I will cross my finger. I would love to buy silver more rather than going with gold, because of there
Okay.
are various factors which have been supporting right now for silver. First of all, silver, we have already seen short squeeze. Yesterday only we have seen silver prices gain almost 8% in a single day, making 15% in last 1 week period. Silver is a consumable metal. We can say right now it is heavily used in electric vehicles, solar panel, 5G technology and all. So I think coming in future, there is a news also from Silver Institute that almost 15 million ounce will be the requirement of silver. And in fact, last year our import for silver is also been very high, around 5,100 tons. Looking to the gold silver ratio, I think gold silver ratio can retest the level of 62 in next let's say 6 to 8 months period, which again says comparing with gold, silver is very cheap. So I am very hopeful for silver. On domestic ground, we are expecting prices to test around 85,000 by next one year period. Whereas in international also there is a very good breakout which can bring the prices towards $32. Last time we had seen up to a level of $30, but now we are expecting 32 by next one year period. So overall, as comparing to a return part, I am more bullish on silver rather than going with gold.
Okay, more bullish on silver rather than gold at this point in time, because in a 1 year time frame, you expect gold prices to touch back those record levels of 56,000, 56,200. But silver, you actually expect to go up to 85,000. And that's a sharp jump if you quantify it, because right now it's somewhere around 61, 62,000 rupees per kilogram. So there's a huge jump that you can actually expect right there. So in which form, again, would you really recommend investors to buy silver? Is it more wise to go for, like, say, bricks, coins, or 1 kilogram of silver in physical quantity, or should one go for silver ETFs?
Definitely, Shakti. In 2022, we are more fortunate to have a silver ETF. SEBI has given already
Yeah.
permit to mutual fund, and we have almost more than 2, 3 ETFs. Silver ETFs are still going on, because now just like a gold ETF and gold bond, silver ETF would be the one of the best option to buy or enter in the silver. Otherwise, definitely gold, silver bar and coins are definitely with us. But I would prefer to go with a silver ETF where you can save your making charges also. So I would say silver ETF is a new trend. We can say opportunity options. We can go with the silver ETF.
Right. Also, I wanted to understand from you which factors will now be, influencing bullion, both gold and silver, going forward from here. We have seen that traditionally gold and silver have always been seen as a hedge to inflation, but that trend somehow got broken in the past couple of months. This correlation was broken. So, going forward, which factors would influence the prices and the movement of both of these, yellow and white metals going forward?
See, bullion as a hedging will definitely get back its charm, because it's not like that. Because we have seen whatever the volatility since last couple of years, which has been slightly, we can say, correlation has been reduced. But I think geopolitical tension is still is on, and whenever there is a risk on, definitely gold will get back its charm. Secondly, dollar index has already been rally very well from
Yes.
90 level to almost 114, and I think it's comparable with the economical number and dollar index. It's not showing a clear picture. So as soon as dollar start making a slight weakness, it will support the gold and silver. And particularly about silver, I am more hopeful because of consumption from industry for EVs and all will be supportive. So I think whatever the interest rate hike scenario up till now we have seen would definitely fade out after the UN statement in 2013 would be supportive for bullion, because dollar and this other geopolitical tension, recession fear will help gold and silver both to perform.
Okay, just last question to you. What percentage of portfolios should investors now look at allocating to gold and silver at this point in time? Since now you believe that perhaps the worst may be over and things may be going for the better going forward from here, what kind of investment should you really do?
See, as per last we have seen, whenever equity market underperform, definitely gold, silver perform very well, which gives us an upper hand to invest in bullion. Secondly, previously we used to see our portfolio should have 5 to 6% or 8% as a diversifier for gold, but it has been tested. If we go up to 15 to 18% also in gold, I think you will be definitely reducing the beta in your portfolio and alpha will be generating. So I would prefer to have a gold exposure towards 15 to 18%, looking to the current situation or current conditions which are favorable for gold rather than going with the equity. So I think 15 to 18% would be the fair to invest in gold.
Okay, understood that. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Kedia, for being with us and helping all our viewers really understand how to approach investing in gold in this festive season and how much glitter it could add to the portfolios, which are already suffering a very, very volatile time over this entire year. But now things may be moving better, and how bullion can support those moves as well. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.